Hello. It is time for our Elven Union team to take on some Ogres. Ogres? We'll take on some Ogres instead. So, quick reminiscence of our own team. It's been a few days since I've played, in reality. We have a full complement of catchers. We'll see how long that lasts. Probably not till the end of this game, because we're against Ogres. Thrower and our blitzers, one of which has tackle. Could be very important. Oh, that's right, we picked up guard last time, which I was quite pleased about. Their team, oh boy, that's a lot of screen space taken up. So guard. They always... Ogres always go for piling on a lot, which I guess I get, because they're trying to like just kill you to oblivion. That said, you know, means they're less likely to get up, I suppose. To only 2 rerolls. Oof. Okay, how's their record? Not too bad, really, honestly. Not a lot of leveling has happened. We've got a level 2 here with... but I'm not even sure. Okay, so he's a Fowler. And Hail Mary? Interesting. That's actually pretty interesting. That could be dangerous. It'd be nice to get rid of him, but he probably won't be on unless they're on attack. And then another Fowler there. Guard. Yeah, and a block, which this guy is important for him. Okay, I should probably check if we can afford anything. Oh, honestly, that's probably the best value thing to get. Alright, that should be interesting. Because you don't get to play against Ogres very often. So, you know, maybe we'll embarrass ourselves here. I feel like we probably should win, but a lot of it's going to come down to how fast they kill us. I mean, it would... I think it would be a fun team to play, but it's really hard to accept that you're going to lose a lot of games. And the thing is, you are. Just by its nature. Now, Wood Elves, I'd feel a bit more confident against these guys, because you'd have your War Dancers to just really get in there and take down their ball carriers. I guess if they manage to sneak the ball onto an Ogre, that is going to be a problem. I don't know if they try and ball carry with an Ogre. If they do, maybe the block guy. We don't have any wrestle yet, so that would be a problem for us. Our best bet, as ever, in these situations is to... oh boy, who are we going to sacrifice here? Do I leave a catcher off? I think I leave a catcher off, honestly. Much as I like that speed. And who do I put in the middle up here? Probably our other catcher. Ugh. Hang on, you've got 3... You've got 3... Oh, I guess we've had all our catchers in. 3, and then... Interesting. Whoops. Nope. I want to get a throw in the middle. I will put these guys on the outside in case they do a run round blitz. These guys have a better chance of surviving. Let's see. So yeah, they're just going to sort of try and mash us, really. So not being in contact with Ogres is our main aim. And squashing the Noblars, but obviously they've got 5 on the bench, so... You're only really trying to squash them for that period. Because you're not going to reduce their team too much. Not as much as you'd like anyway. Well, should be chaotic. I'd like to get rid of the skills, but I still am not sure that I know my own team well. Well, let's see. Well, we'll see how we do. I'm still having... Despite having played What, 8 or 9? Oh boy. Okay, honestly, that's good. It doesn't look like it, but that's good for us. Would have been nice if if all of their ogres had gone over, but that means he only gets 2 blocks on the first turn. Now, these guys have tackle zone. They have tackle zones, right? But I believe this is how infrequently you play against ogres. They have tackle zones, but it doesn't add additional... No, it does. But I don't remember how this works. I guess I could. Do not exert a -1 modifier when opponents dodge into any of their tackle zones. Okay, so it says they don't. We'll have to see how that works in practice. Okay, so they're just trying to kind of surround us to, because they want us kind of clumped in so that they can bash us. So we need to spread after this turn. Okay, with 2 rerolls, he's not going to reroll very often. I think this guy is blitzing. Probably here for the 3 dice. And then piling on afterwards. If need be. May not need to. We're on value 7 and they have Mighty Blow. Okay, he's going on. We're going to see a lot of that. Okay, stun is alright. So I just thought we could dodge through here on 2 pluses. But we'll have to see. It shows as red, but maybe once you actually try and do it, it won't show up. It's been too long. Might foul, honestly. Foul this guy, I reckon. Alright, so they come with dodge. Okay, so let's see. 67. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, he's got guard. He's the one I'd want to dodge through. Let's drop you back a touch for now. We'll try this. See what comes, if anything. That works. No armor break, fair enough. Now, the temptation is to try and knock them over, but then you get kind of clumped up. And I don't think you get a lot out of knocking them over, so I think I'm going to try and resist. We are going to try and send our catcher through though, once we've spread a little bit. That's about as much as we can do before things become dangerous. Yeah, him being there is most unfortunate. Okay, so we used our dodge. Who's the more deadly here? Both as deadly as each other. Okay, I'll take that. So we've got some backfield pressure. Looks like he's going to kind of cage up as best he can over here. Kind of needs to use Ogres, I think, because if he uses these guys, we can dodge into that. I reckon. I suppose he will get some plus strength, but even if we have no support and we dodged in, okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm not saying I won't try and knock over an ogre at some point. I just... The danger with clumping around a high strength player is that you have like 3 or 4 players, they get stuck on them, the other guys come in, and you kind of get sandwiched. I want to try and prevent that as best as possible. Our advantage lies in staying away from them and only taking a hit per turn. So he's going after this guy. I don't know, he's not, okay. I'm a bit confused about that. First one out. Turn 2. I'll be pretty happy with that. I reckon I could get on there on a 3+ right now. Oof. Yeah. Well, there's one gone. Yeah, it's 67%. Can we get anybody over there to make that better? You could theoretically. You'd have to GFI and you'd have to be in contact with somebody that piles on, which I don't really like. Let's do this. Okay, so you could get over there. I don't want to put him there though. I think I'd rather spend the GFI off of this guy. I'm doing that just because this guy's so valuable. Okay. Nice. We have used our dodge. It's still 50% pickup there. We do have sidestep. Oof, that's bad. We kind of got to accept some of these. I would like more KOs and injuries, but usually when you get a babe, you get injured more. It's the rules. So far, we've been following that. But, yeah. All things considered, ball's out. There's a chance. We do have 1, 2, 3 people in contact with... I mean 3 people. 3 players. Not just random people. 3 players in contact with ogres, so we are going to get squashed. And piled on. It's not going to be good. Okay, stuns are fine. Our real hope here is just to score a few touchdowns before he really kind of pummels us. Oh yeah, piling on. Okay, no effect. Nice. So a lot's going to depend on what he can kind of pull off in this area. If he can get the ball back up. Now we don't have anybody marking this guy, so this guy can get over there. But obviously we can kind of move around next to the ball as well. But he's spread kind of across the field a bit now, which is nice. Okay, that's also good. We need Blodge to be effective. Otherwise, we're just in trouble. We've got a few Blodge players. We've got to hope that they do something. Oh, he's gonna blitz us here, I think. Although, danger. Not that he can really avoid it too much. So he pushes us onto... We have to go onto the ball. No, we don't. We could go here. No, let's go on the ball. I mean, it might bobble it down, make it easier for him, but... Okay, I'm fine with that bobble. Oh, that's not so good. So we're going to go onto the ball again, because I don't see that there's much advantage to it being there. There's another one down. That's... I was going to say fine, but okay, that's what we're looking for. Ooh. Okay, that's alright. Oh, he can get over there, though. But we have a sidestepper on it still, so picking this up is going to be awkward. He's probably going to try and move somebody. Yeah, he's going to get people around on this side. We do have tackle here. But he also is very good at moving, so... Deceptively tricky ogres. I mean, they can be... I've played them plenty of times where everything just goes bad for them. But if they squash you like they can squash us, it can be very, very tricky. Indeed. Okay, so what are we on right here and right now? So, and how much guard do they have? They have some guard. Yeah. They have sidestep too, right? Yeah, that's kind of a problem. Let's see. I feel like having this guy in the mix is worthwhile, especially with Nerves of Steel. If the ball does bubble to him, good times. Oof, this is a bit tense. Is it worth trying to do like this sort of deal? Yeah, I think so. Okay, nice. I don't think he doesn't go into the ball here. So we're on a pretty bad situation there. We're in danger of getting kind of squashed in again, unfortunately. Yeah. You have guard. I don't really want to stand next to you. Let's go here. I don't mind re-rolling this necessarily. No need. Yeah, this time I'll follow just to give him one less block on us. And I think we're gonna attempt the pickup. I don't mind trying to re-roll that. How many nobblers does he have around? He's got one right here. I can't get away here. Could hand off here, but that just encourages him to get squashed. So we're going to try a little bit of hope for the best. Inaccurate we're kind of okay with. I should be able to recover into that position and block us off, but I couldn't see a great way to stabilize this area. Yeah. Arguably I could have stayed here maybe. Well, he would have just moved this guy and come around and... Yeah, a few boneheads this turn would be most appreciated. He wants to... Basically he needs to deal with these two guys. Most of all. The Nobbler can probably get over there. Yeah, the good thing is he's sending guys back now. If he's sending guys back, they're not coming and squashing us immediately anyway. I guess we'll get in his way. Feels like a trap. This guy's probably going to come blitz us. But you gotta try. That's unfortunate, but expected. I mean, this guy's kind of in range as well. So yeah, I imagine it's going to be... Problem with blitzing this guy is if you don't knock him over, he pops out this way. Or even this way. But he'd be on a... Yeah, it's 2 dice because this guy doesn't have guard. Okay, so he's going to blitz. No powers, please. Is he going to reroll for the power? No. Yeah, we will sidestep. And we'll go here, because that makes it really awkward for this guy. He'll stay where he is to make it awkward for us. So this guy can kind of... Well... Is that an empty space? Yeah, he can weave through. With his 2+ dodge. Oh, it failing there is really good. Okay, didn't use the reroll. Highly unexpected, at least for me. So, I think we bring through our thrower. It's the catcher that we really want to get over there, but I think that's going to require some serious rolling. Yeah, it is. Okay, you can stand next to the ball, but as we found, that's only so effective. It at least makes it awkward for him to pick up. Okay, that is good. Okay, we didn't use dodge. Okay, that's really solid. Doesn't have any nobblers standing up, which is nice. Let's try and make this as awkward as we can for him. Do I re-roll this if it fails? I'll decide in a moment, I think. Yeah, I think the less ogres we can have over there, the more. Okay. I don't know where I was going with the more, but the more. Okay, if you would do that, that'd be great. Excellent. So I don't know how crazy he's going to get here. But we're in about as solid as a position as we could hope. So he's moving these guys up because he wants to pressure us to score. Okay, a little bit risky on the GFI there. We've kind of, that's why we kind of put in the second wall to make basically these three guys not be able to touch these guys. Obviously this guy can get around and be a problem, but one ogre is easier to slip away from than like a little wall of ogres up here. Okay, we're doing a throw. Okay, this should be interesting. I was not prepared for this. So if he clunks me on the head here... Okay, failed on the throw teammate. So I think he's going to put him back... Okay, he just landed somewhere weird. No injury though, which is lucky for him. Failed the 6+ armor roll. So his guys are surviving really well here. So we're not looking at reducing their numbers at all. Does make things a little awkward for these guys. That kind of worked out for him there. Ooh. That's a handy bonehead. Was that his blitz, or is this guy blitzing? I can't tell. I guess this guy's blitzing? Maybe into the back of here? No, into the back of here. Okay, so he got his result. Okay, so we can sort of conceivably stall one more turn, maybe. Can he get to me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not and blitz, I don't think. Okay, I'm quite happy with that position. Do I want to get up? Yeah, I think I'm going to try it. Unlikely though it is. Failed the GFI. Are we going to injure ourselves now? So are we going to be able to stall till the end of the half? Probably not, so we might be looking at a throw teammate attempt, or just a really fast touchdown, which is possible. But yeah, I mean, this player knows how to play them. I think their record is actually pretty reasonable for Ogres. I don't think Ogres are the worst of the stunty teams, because the Ogres do so much damage, they can kind of make up for their fragilities, but he's probably going to let that one go. Oh, he's not. Okay. So reroll used, so that will make his attempted return touchdown a little worse, but if he can clear some players out, he'll be happy enough. I think he just lets that one go. He doesn't. He's out for blood. I guess the babe that we got was still KO'd. Okay. Yeah, he surrounded us there, so I don't think we can stall another turn. Unless he brings this guy up in here or something weird, in which case we'll just flip over. And he's going to foul Empanar, because he's got ample numbers to do so. Fouling's really been working for him so far. Yeah. Really thinking this through. Do I want to give him 2 turns to try and score? Not really. Can I block him off successfully? Maybe. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he can definitely get to me now. It's just not worth it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now he could still get to me here. Ooh, dislike this situation. I'm a bit worried now. He might be able to kind of squash his way in here. I don't think this is a solid enough defense for what he's got, because he can get a Nobbler in there and kind of get in our way. Yeah, I'm definitely not convinced about this. Let's see how he approaches it. I feel like he's a better Ogre player than I am player against Ogres, because obviously he's had way more experience in that than I have of defending against them. Now, it doesn't mean that things are great for the ogres and they don't have a reroll, but if he can knock this guy over, even if he can't, this Nobbler can kind of potentially squeeze through to here, or to, I don't know where would be the best place, honestly. Because I guess the downside is with just one Nobbler, if you had two Nobblers it would be really good. If you could get this one in. Okay, what's his plan here? Because I expected him to be more aggressive with getting my guy down first and then getting in there. It looks like he wants to blitz my guy, but he's... Nope, not sure. Okay, he's blitzing that one. GFI was fine, unfortunately. Does this guy have piling on? No. Is he going to try and stick the Nobbler in, so to speak? No, he's just going for the foul. Okay. So I think he's happy with us scoring this turn. I can't hit any Nobblers and I don't have a reroll anyway, so I think we just go in and give him a turn, unfortunately. Which is really unfortunate in the sense that it gives him an extra round of hitting my guys on the line as well. Also, I'm not sure I can actually put up an adequate back line here. Maybe, because we've got a guy coming back. I think we might be able to put up a very inadequate back line. Now, we don't have enough linemen here, so that means catcher on the front line, which is horrible. So this is not what you would call a good enough way to stop them, but I guess considering they can run through any amount of tackle zones, I suppose it's as good as anything. You go in the middle. You're a thrower, Okay. Let me just make sure I didn't put anybody silly on the front line. That's about as unnasty for us as I can make it. Well, I mean, I think that it's been a mostly good first half. How many people have been injured? 3 injuries. We still got one guy KO'd who is pretty much the second most important guy that we need back for the second half, so I don't expect him to return. Let's see what we get on the kickoff result, and let's see if they... I'm sure they're going to go for the one-turn touchdown, but they don't have a reroll currently. I'm not sure where he's gone. I feel like he hasn't done anything. Maybe he ran off to get a drink or something. They do have this Hail Mary guy that I'm interested to see how he's going to come into play. I don't think it's going to help him this time, but see, that could have been a very interesting situation. If I'd given him 2 turns, he could have potentially run all his guys down and Hail Mary'd, but I don't know, we'd have had a chance to defend it, so we'll see. And if he's doing throw teammate, he's not doing Hail Mary, right? Because that is a pass. Pretty sure. It's again, like with Ogres. Okay, we got an extra reroll. That's fine. Like with Ogres, I also am not too familiar with Hail Mary pass. I may have taken it once or twice on teams in the past, and honestly, it can be really useful. But is he going? I don't think he's even going for the throw teammate here. Yeah. Oh yeah, there is a guy here. No. I really expected him to try for a score here, but he's just going for pure death. Which I guess if we don't have any players, it does make it a lot easier for him. Unless there's a better foul target, this guy is getting horribly fouled in a minute. but he probably would rather foul my catcher. Oh. Okay. Out goes Koenig. So that kind of worked out for him. But it did end the half with no more casualties. So we got 4 people out for the second half. Oh, and we get a turn as well. Let's see. Do we go after this guy? I don't think it really matters, does it? We've got a reroll. Okay, at least we didn't injure ourselves. I mean, that didn't even feel like a silly reroll. I was like, it's cool if it goes into a push, but why wouldn't you use your reroll? That question has been answered. Okay, we did get our blitzer back, which is really important. They now have 3 reserves, which is less important. Oh boy. Let's see how they set up here. Okay, they are going to kind of make a line. I was going to say, if they stick in the middle, we're probably going to try for a fast one. But they look to be kind of blocking that off. It just goes to show you can treble skull, so don't go for those don't go for those 3 dice blocks at the end of the half just before you score, thinking I don't really need to reroll. It's 3 dice. Or if you do go for a 3 dice block, don't re-roll it unless you roll 3 skulls the first time. Just accept it. That said, 3 skulls isn't super likely. Okay, so I think he's going to come at us pretty aggressively here. Because why wouldn't he? The question is, are we going to even try and score? I guess we could play send the catches through, because they do have some very good catching skills. Yeah, but that's risky. That is risky. It has some merit. I'm going to get our skills back for a moment. We do have a good thrower, and somehow he's still on the field. So we've got 1, 2, 3 catches left. It's a lot of tackle zones to dodge through. Unless I manage to open it up well. I guess I could send 1 through. I think I'd rather send him through on this side. I think it's probably good for us to have a backfield threat. He'll probably just get surrounded by Noblars. How can I make this front line not so painful? I guess we'll put him there. We'll put him there. And we'll put him there. We'll have a couple catches in the deep. We've got to try and block that a little bit. So the idea here is that everybody has blodge on the front line so we can get off them. And we have 2 catches to kind of like help protect the thrower in case something weird happens, and we block our outside lines. That is what I'm doing here. If they get a blitz, obviously, bad times. If we get a quick... Okay, we have to move back. We have to imagine that the ball's going to go here. But we can kind of move off now, which is nice. I wish I could move on to a Nobbler, but can't. Who else could we move for? I guess we might move this catch forwards and think about sending him through, depending on if we knock over this guy and all that kind of stuff. I think I'm going to drop the catcher back just in case as well. 2 through would be enough to... Okay. There we go. Oh boy. Now I could technically put it on this guy and just... Okay, we're doing it. Okay. Was that a GFI? Rats. I'd have to get him through first. Oh boy, that's a bit risky. Okay, well. We made our decision. I guess we're gonna stand by it. Oh boy, if we don't knock him over though. You're on the wrong side for this, really. So if we don't knock him over, I think we're coming back here. Or attempting to, anyway. We knocked him over. Excellent. It's probably going to go here. That's where I would go. Nope. Okay, stun is good. Okay, that is excellent. Okay, so you're going to go there. So we're going to sacrifice a couple guys here. At least. Honestly, going here would be enough. I think, because you'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, he could technically get there. Eeh. Well, not if we can get this guy in. We'll re-roll that if we had to. So we're going to try and stand next to this guy if we can. Because the less nobblers he can get over there as well, the better for us. Let's bring you to here. Nice. I mean, technically he could surf this guy, but it would be tricky. And if he's doing that, he's not worrying about this too much. Whew, okay. So, we took a bit of a risk there in the hopes of getting an early score, because if we can get this to 2-0, that's good. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. Oh, and getting the reroll out would be great. Yeah, I didn't like to stand that guy up, but I'm really happy that we stood this guy up, but we didn't stand this guy up. We just made his route up nigh impossible for a blitz. You'd have to go 1, 2, 6, 7, yeah. So these two guys being here is super good. I don't think we're going to stall unless he has another real big problem. I imagine he's just going to blitz here and get on our tail. He's going to want to surround this guy, so probably pop this guy here. Or maybe... no, I think here. Because if he puts him... no, actually here would be fine, because he has this guy... yeah. That's kind of awkward for us to get out. So yeah, I would put him here. Never mind, I think he's going for the throw. Throw the Noblar, maybe. Yep. If he clunks us, he could potentially grab the ball and get way out of dodge, but it's a lot of factors. Didn't work out as he was hoping, but the Noblar did land. I think he went further away. No, I think he just moved across. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't done more kind of double Nobler standing up. By that I mean putting 2 Nobblers next to your guy because they have sidestep. Blitzing one off doesn't necessarily free you up. It's one of the most annoying things about Ogres is when you get swarmed by Nobblers, and even though they don't affect your tackle zones, they're really hard to actually get away from. Okay, so this is oh, 2 double skulls in 1 turn, that is good. Okay, so where do we want to go? I think... So we are going to think about stalling now. At least for a turn. I think we go into the middle. We move this guy to here. And hopefully I have enough movement to do... I guess it depends if we knock him over or not. Hey, we actually injured one. That's our first Nobbler injury of the game. You do not have anything useful. You can potentially get up here. Okay, I may have to sacrifice a catcher if this goes horribly wrong. Okay, that's good. So now it doesn't really matter where he goes. Oh yeah, now we're talking. I think we go here just to... so I don't have to work out if you can get up there. Let's go here. I would like to get our catcher away. He's like the next priority. So as per usual, our thrower. As per usual, our thrower has not really done anything of significance here. I think I'm going to put this guy here, if you will. Because we might be able to make a little pocket in the corner. The longer I can stall this out, the better. Because as of right now, we're just taking one hit per turn. And he hasn't even fouled us yet. Admittedly, he's only had one turn. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sort of look up the gift of 2 double skulls in one turn. I'm not going to sort of pass that up as an opportunity to try and stall out a turn or 2 more. Because he's probably going to try and kill our team off the field here. And the more time that we're just standing around, the less time he has to crush us. Now he can kind of break this. He may even blitz this way. Just to prevent us from getting a pocket. Okay, he's blitzing that way. Fair enough. That's a good result for us. Probably pushing this way. So yeah, there's a potential for one more stall in the corner here. See what this Nobbler does. I don't think that's going to stop us. Okay, just move him over here. Is he going to foul this guy? Yep. See, the fouling is the danger for us. As of right now. Okay, that's good. Okay. I think they are more susceptible. So we'll just pop here. Pop him here. So See if we can get it to him. Probably would re-roll a few of these if they went wrong. That one, no, I don't think so. Don't die on me, catcher. I mean thrower. But I don't know why I keep calling him my catcher. Okay. So that buys us one more turn. Just trying to survive here. And of course, leveling up Veskova would be great if he decides to survive. There's a lot of potential death here, but we've really conserved our Apo, knowing that there's a real chance of horrible death. We may have to use it when he kills one of our catchers. Does he reroll? I don't know, this is a tricky one. No. Yeah, the stun's disappointing result on the back of that. Is there a Noblar close by? Not really, but I could come after these. Trying to keep this pocket as tight as possible. If they blitz in here, we could get somebody on the ball carrier. Let's move him here. Alright. Yeah, I'll just go for the push there. Will he stay in base contact? He will. Yeah, I think it's easy to see that I really can't tell who is what position on this team without the positional things on, which is unfortunate. I don't know if that means that they maybe could have done more of a job of differentiating them, or if it's just because I just haven't played with them enough. I feel like they're like the Amazons, where they just kind of all have a similar look, and I guess you're supposed to mostly go by posture. And I'm just not you know, it's kind of awkward to see the posture when you're trying to make decisions in a hurry. I know the blitzers on them at least have helmets. I don't know that the blitzers on this team really have a ton going on. Oh wow. Might reroll that one because he's not even going to knock us down. He's had some bad dice this second half. But he might be okay with that if he kills this guy. He will pile on here. Okay, that's a good result for us. Probably try and get this guy all the way up here now that he's kind of got this guy down. I think I'm probably going in. I'm feeling a bit pressured, if I'm being honest. Okay, he's trying to just preserve his Nobblers because he doesn't want him to get hit by block. Could feasibly come through for blitz. Yeah, that won't do it as well. Boy, how much do I want to throw this game away? No, I'm just going to go in. I really want to blitz one of these nobblers, but I'm forgetting that he's still got a lot of nobblers. It'd be so easy to double one there and get our guy knocked off the field. Suddenly 3 or 4 of our guys are getting hit. Suddenly he's got the ball and we're looking at like a 1-1. I think at this point he'd be thrilled with a 1-1. So let's take that off the table. I think we're still in a bad position here. I think we're putting... Ooh, I think our newly promoted thrower is going up. Ugh. So yeah, he may not live. I'm going to push up a little bit, but I am going to stay out of range. I'm not giving him more blocks than I need to. What's his max range here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll go to the full extent of his range. He's used all his rerolls, so... I don't think he's going to GFI to get into you know, he might GFI one guy coming up, but I think that would be about it. Okay. We're just trying to dance around him right now. Bribes. Oh dear. Suppose that means we can foul him back. Probably just keep us there. Anything that doesn't result in an injury at this point, we'll take. That's honestly where we're at. Surprised he's not using his guard ogre in here to get, like, he could be getting 3 dices all along here pretty easily with the guard guy. I'm not sure why he's not. Because he was like, early in the first half I felt like he was really on the ball with his ogre play. Felt like he was like surrounding us nicely and using the nobbler as well, and I don't know. I feel like that's drifted, but that may be frustration. It may be, I think he's probably going to pile on. No, he doesn't have pile on. So our catcher will survive for the moment at least. He may get another chance to get out on the field, unfortunately. Term. Boy, being a pro elf lineman is it's not a good lifestyle. Yeah. Good, good, good. We do need some guys still alive. What are we at right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's fine. Ironically, if we had anybody up there, we could get to that. Well, maybe we still can. Yeah, we still can. Do we want to? Honestly, I think we sort of do. I know this sounds crazy. We're just going to kind of go at this as if we're going to pick it up. Oh, that's not where I wanted him. I wanted him here. Can you get across somewhere to kind of make a... yeah. So we're going to try and pick it up, dodge away, and pop it to this guy, if we can. And we'll use rerolls on whatever... Alright, good elfing everyone. You going there would be great. Thank you. Okay. Well, I didn't expect to be stealing the ball here, but I'll take it. So let me put my reasoning, because obviously we could have just hidden out at the back. My reasoning is, if he really runs it down here and scores again, if he's managing to actually injure a few of our players, which he may do, he might have moved all his ogres down, had a turn of clobbering our guys and run it in, theoretically, then we do run into that slight danger zone of not having enough guys to field. This way, maybe we either score late if you know, fates are smiling on us, or we just don't score, we just run backwards from here. Which is more likely, honestly. To stop that, he probably wants, or at least to make that awkward, he probably wants to bring this guy down to here. But I think the plan, as of right now, is run backwards and maybe do some passing. We got 2 turns and 2 rerolls, so that's potentially 2 SPP we could be sneaking out. Who needs SPP? It's probably a bad thing to be looking at. Ace Bag does, but he needs a... Boy, both of our blitzers are in a touchdown range, a touchdown of leveling up. Okay, Tawny. Oh boy. So we could be about to pay here for our... coming after the ball. Oh, he doesn't have his piling on there, so that's good. And he can't get through our secondary line, so that is also good. Now, can we theoretically run up the side and score? Honestly, maybe. Yeah, it's definitely feasible. Hang on, is it? If we do that, then he'll just go there. Okay, so the way to decide if we're going to do this is to see what happens when we do this blitz. Oh, I just dodged there for no reason. Okay, so we can do a both down there. Can we get this guy through? Might be awkward. Or do we pop this guy through? Yeah, I think we do this first. And then it's time for some dodgy dodging. Oh, hang on. Okay, that does make it better. Because I didn't realize a bonehead happened there. We got rerolls to burn here, so we will burn a reroll here. Solid. So I think we do, if we get the chance, we'll just try and score with Pispa, because we need to get him dodge so that he is more effective at distributing his guard where it's needed. Plus it makes him a bit more defensive. I know normally I would totally argue for block on a catcher first, but I think with this particular team and their catcher's slipperiness, I think the more slippery you can make them, the better. So, oh boy, he's going to throw at us. So we may not even get the chance. But he hasn't done so well yet. Let's see if he pulls it off this time. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Okay. We're okay with that. Little jiggly. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll just try and score with him because we need him to level up more than we need the blitz. The blitzers, obviously, there's some great skills we could get him, but this is the only one that can score, and honestly, he's pretty much perfect. I don't even know what I would get him yet, unless he rolls a double. Probably, I don't know, diving tackle maybe? Or if we're feeling really spicy, we could get him leap. Honestly, I'm not sure. It's weird when your blitzers come with sidestep and block straight up. Because normally I play Dark Elves and you gotta work to get a bludge stepper. But obviously our other guy probably would, honestly, probably just get tackle again. Are we feeling... Oh, you would actually be better. Okay, maybe there's a chance that we could do both. It's a little risky. And it might mean we don't score. But now's the time to try it. There we go. Because we could potentially level them up and have that difficult decision. Nope. KO. That's fine though. We're going to give him another turn, aren't we? Oh boy, it's almost worth not scoring. No, because we'd have to dodge all these guys away anyway. Let's get in there. We've got to elf this thing up. Well, we can. Alrighty. So, 4 out, 2 KOs. Did either of them come back? I wasn't really paying attention. Hopefully both of them did. Because we need the line fodder. Yeah. So our catcher is still taking hits, unfortunately. Just going to move these guys another back just in case they get a quick step. And we have to hope that Vescovo, who has taken a lot of hits since all our linemen decided to get injured, hopefully he survives again. He's probably the only one we'd use the Appa on. Unless he gets KO'd and one of the others gets injured. So, I think that was a scary game that we got a lot of early injuries, but once we started scoring, it kind of took the sting out of it, I think. Once we started scoring properly. And obviously that last touchdown was just kind of silly icing on the cake because that was all him dropping the ball over here and the crowd deciding to throw it down here for us, but that was really just a bonus. I think we already had it pretty safe by then. Now he just is going to do maximum carnage to us. But again, he could have put, let's see, yeah, he could have had his guard in here and had all of these guys hitting 3 dice blocks, so I'm not entirely sure why he didn't. It probably won't matter now. But yeah, I'm not sure why you'd keep your guard over here. Okay, we're going to have a difficult decision. Term. I'm not going to risk our catcher. We've got 12 men anyway, and we should have enough money to replace you. I guess -1 movement isn't even... That's like probably the best case scenario for somebody you're going to keep anyway. We could just buy in a new guy and see how many guys die next time. Maybe we'll put up with him, but... We're going to have a pile-on? Nope. And we're certainly going to have a foul though. I guess he's still got to blitz this guy. Boxtus. Boxtus takes a lot of hits as well. Oh, he doesn't have a reroll. Nice. Okay, he's... Okay, what happened to us? The fact that... Okay, we're good. I was going to say, I'm kind of scared that the screen didn't go blue. But it's just because he had to decide what to do. Killed himself. Don't mess with Boxtus. Alright, so yeah, it went from a very scary game into a pretty good game there. And I'm not going to fire Term because he's not going to add to our team value next time. Classic. That's not a big deal in this case though. Oh, and he did get man of the match. If he levels and gets something really good, We'll see. Probably just get him wrestle so he can survive a bit more. Yeah, we got so much SPP. Where did we get it from? One pass. 3 injuries. Surprised we only got one pass in the end. And yeah, obviously the 3 touchdowns. Man of the match. He got a decent amount as well. Solid. How many blocks did we do? We got 9 number breaks from 12 blocks. And that's because all of our blocks were against Noblars. He did 29... Hang on, no. What? 29 blocks? 27 armor breaks? Oof. That's just as well we tried to stay out of contact. That's... Even with Mighty Blow, that's pretty scary, right? that's quite nasty. So we did well to keep our team as intact as we did. Because I think, if I remember rightly, we've got to miss next game. Who will be fine? Empana. And Term. Let's roll this. Let's roll this level up. Okay, I got 9. I think I would probably give him Wrestle. Just to, because we don't have a Wrestler. And it's a useful skill for elves. I don't know when we're going to get one, unless... At some point, I probably will make a Wrestle Catcher, because I like to use him as like an alternate blitzer. I know I say this every game, but... Ooh, another double. On a catcher. Oh, if I'd rolled it on Tawny, I would 100% get Mighty Blow. We've already got a guard catcher. Do we get a Mighty Blow catcher? Well, let's see if Tawny rolls a double. That would, you know. Nope. So I also need to decide what he's going to get. Probably Sidestep. I mean, do I take it as a sign that we're supposed to have a Mighty Blow catcher instead of a Mighty Blow blitzer? He wouldn't even have block yet, so he would be constantly a big risk every time I blitzed. But he'd probably level up pretty quick if he survives. Ooh, that's really tricky. Oh boy, I really don't know what to get. Okay, let's get 20 Sidestep. I don't think there's anything I want more than that. We do want to... Okay, yeah. Strip Ball is what we'd get out of a Blitzer. I knew there was another skill I'd want. I don't know, I wasn't thinking about that. So for our catcher though, anything better than Sidestep? I really don't think I'm going to find anything. There's some skills that I might take later on him. And at some point I may even get a Leaper in this team. Just for the, just to make people feel like they're playing Wood Elves properly. Yeah, I mean you can't go too wrong with Sidestep. It's just really solid. And it's especially good if we're using him to kind of dive through the lines and catch the ball in 3 tackle zones. Then if they try and blitz him, it actually works out worse for them because they push him closer to the... I mean, potentially, depending on how many guys they can get over there. Oh, how crazy do I want to go with this catcher though? I mean, 2 guards on an elf team is theoretically nice, but we're not a bashy team, so I don't think we go for that. Oh, thank you for the follow, Horus. If I can call you that. Not give you your full name. Maybe I'll leave it and have a think about it. That's really tricky. I'm probably going to get Mighty Blow and just embrace the madness. Alright, so how does that do? I know our record started horrifically and we just went with it because we're having fun, but how are we doing now? 612? It's not horrific. It's not what you want on an elf team. This is more what you'd expect from like a early like necromantic team or something, getting the early losses and then pulling it back, but we're kind of playing more like that, I guess. Had a rough start. You know what? I'm just going to do it. Let's embrace it. It's not like we can even take Nerves of Steel. We already have it. Mighty Blow. He's our new killer. You need a killer on an elf team. Vescovo. I mean, he looks pretty crazy, so... How long will he last? That is the real question here. So we have a double here, and a double here. We took a silly double on our thrower as well, just for fun. And since then, he has not thrown the ball, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, that's how it goes. Anyways, I thank you for watching. That was fun. I wish we could play more things other than Chaos Dwarfs all the time more often, but that's kind of how things go. But that was a fun one. And I will catch you guys next time we play. Bye for now.